So, what are we doing today, Mitzie?
We're going farm. We're at the farm and we're carving a pumpkin.
You excited for today?
Huh?
Excited for today?
I am.
Yeah, I am.
She's not going to wet herself today like Woodsey Park.
Oi.
Scary mouth. Scary face. So.
I'm making blood on the drawing while we're having lunch.
Oh, okay. So, what are you having for dinner?
Nuggets and Coke. I don't know.
What are you having, Kelly?
Maybe I'll put
Pork
down
belly sandwich.
So, the food's here. We've got pork belly roll. Unfortunately, Kelly doesn't get the see a battle style roll.
And I have my good old McDonald's.
Yeah. Black Betty. They're really noisy, aren't they? I think I'll do that noise until I've been at work. It's over here. They're outside. Oh, sorry. You're a bit scared.
Yeah?
Then just put your hand flat. Flat, flat. I'll give it, yeah, give it to the big one. More.
He's the big
You
one.
do the babies, I'll do the big one. Big one. Wait a minute. Leave the other one for outside then. Oh, of course, a little chick. Well, we can either go round that way.
Beat me! Beat me, child.
Watch your bag with them, if you know what they're like, little tinkers.
It's you going way too close to the back.
They're probably a bit scared. Bag. That's brown. Three.
What's the stencils?
They're all wrapped up, aren't they?
Please don't shout at us. We're not there.
Look at that bum. I see that bum.
Yeah.
Mum, there used to be a blue one there. Where's it? Hi, Piggy's bum. Maybe it's gone outside.
Is clear, the pumpkin's light is once a year, from hollow ground reach and reach down. The children wipe us big and round. Oh, all the youth we want is so, it's time for us to grow, grow, grow. Oh, all the youth we want is so, it's time for us to grow, grow, grow. Give us eyes and mouth and a nose, but we can look for a life for toes, and top our heads behind the handle. Lift it up and place the candle. Up to your force, we always go. It's time for us to grow, grow, grow. Up to your force, we always go. It's time for us to grow, grow, grow. The time for my little of life, for how will be my chance to do. The constant is to fix what is things? It's time for us to go, 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 go. Candy comes, the pumpkins know. It's time to go, go, go. Little trees, smell like art. Give us something good to eat. Little girls, we will delight in what's in your house this Halloween night. I spoke not a word, but just quickly obeyed, tossing handfuls of candy to this beastly brigade. Content with their spoils, they closed up their sacks, then turned from my door and quickly made tracks. But I heard them exclaim as they scattered from sight, "Happy Halloween to all!" And to all the good.
Oh, I don't know, Moses. Which way do we go? It's lost. I think I'm out here. Oh, we got punches!
Get your wheelbarrow then. It's really big, yes, I can see it. I only want a little one. Have a look all the way round. There's lots. Have a look all the way around. There might be some better. There's loads up there.
Oh.
I'll wheelbarrow then. Mitz, what about that big one? Up there. Up there. Yeah.
Is she about to lift that?
How much pumpkins are we getting?
We've
We've got ours.
Do you want that one or? We can look down there first. Do you want to look down there?
I like the ones with green on them.
You want a big one? Can you go back up here then?
I take small.
And then put it in.
Look at that.
Right, now you got to wheel it.
What's that?
Got to wheel it in to be carved, didn't you?
Got to wait.
Not yet though. Got to get all these out first.
Can you help me?
Isn't it?
Mitzi, do you want me to draw that bigger for you, sweetie? Can I get a pumpkin then, Mitzi? So we've got pumpkins and wands. Where are we going next?
Witch's house.
We're going to the witch's house.
Yeah, and I'm gonna kill every witch now.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I really can't sit down with a phone now. Oh, Dale's arm would be scared.
Anybody been down in the woods here at the farm before and visited Daisy's cottage? Yeah, got some regulars? Yeah. Well, for those which haven't, it is a nice walk down there. Probably not today, probably not so late now, but I would recommend it if you come again. And this is the picture of it. It's basically a little stone cottage down in the golf course woods here at the farm. And Daisy the Witch has lived in this little cottage for probably 100 years now, so a very long time. And each Halloween, because it is her favourite time of the year, she likes to open the doors to her cottage, let people inside and show them, what she's up to all year. Now, to save us having to walk all the way down there to get inside, she makes it a little bit easier for us. She puts a magic spell on this door in the cloisters. You've all just walked through. That creates a magic portal. That takes us straight down into the woods and into her house. So that's where we are right now in Daisy's house. And that is why it is a little bit chilly. Now, our house is a bit like a TARDIS. It's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. And unfortunately, Daisy would have loved to have met you all today. Unfortunately, though, she can't be here because she is currently social distancing, I'm afraid. She's a teacher at the local witch college, and so she's currently staying there in her little bubble. But she's asked me to show you guys around and do some magic tricks with you as well. Alright? So, Daisy's 900 years old. She's a very, very, very old witch. But she is a good witch. So if you're feeling a little bit anxious, you haven't got to worry. She is a good witch. She only uses her powers for good. So sometimes if the animals are feeling a little bit poorly, she'll come up and give them a spell to make them feel better. So you haven't got to worry about anything. Alright guys, so let's have a little look around then. We've got a nice bottle of Witch's Ruin on that table there. That certainly does get the party started, I have to say. We've got one of our potions brewing here, ready for Halloween on Saturday. That's a good point, guys, actually. Whilst you're in here, make sure you don't eat or drink anything. This is one boy who yesterday morning was feeling a little bit thirsty, and then he decided to drink one of Daisy's potions. Unfortunately, that turned him into a fairy, though, and it froze him as well. So it wasn't really his sort of day. But he's doing all right, though. He's doing all right, though. You haven't got to worry about him. He's fine in there in his little jar. The only thing Daisy could do to bring him back to human form was that on the 2nd of November, on the Monday, he'd be automatically transferred back to his desk at 9 a.m. For school. So he missed out on his whole half term. So that's right, you don't want to eat or drink anything of Daisy's in here, alright? Now Daisy's not an old-fashioned witch, no, she's very down with the technology. She's got her laptop here, the latest MacBook Pro in case you were wondering. But it's not even out on the market yet, but Daisy's managed to get her hands on one. This is what she did all her online shopping on during lockdown. Tesco's is the best, as voted by which? Thank you. Now, obviously, all good witches are broomsticks, don't they? This is Daisy's broomstick here. This is what she got when she graduated from witch school. Which school? I don't know, though. Now, obviously, it's the 2020s, 21st century. Witches no longer ride on broomsticks. We now just ride on vacuum cleaners instead, in case you didn't know. This is Daisy's old one, actually. This is a Zoom 3000. She treated herself a couple of months ago, and she now rides a Dyson instead. So there you go. She can get from here to Northampton in 14.5 seconds. Super quick, certainly quicker than the A43. So I see you've all got the magic wands there. Give me one with the magic wand. 9. I think it's time we do some magic with them. What do you think? Yeah? Yeah? Let's do it. So this is Daisy's magic colouring book, and at the moment it is completely empty. There is nothing in there. There might be a little doodle from her before, and there you go in the middle. But apart from that, it is completely empty. Now we're going to fill it with some of your awesome pictures and drawings, okay? Now we're not all going to grab a pencil and start drawing, because that would take forever. We're going to use your magic wands and the medium of magic. I know, it's exciting, isn't it? So, what I need you guys to do is have a look around this room at something you want to draw and send into the book. So it could be one of Daisy's hats, it could be the pumpkin, it could be a pet toe with his spectre, it could be absolutely anything. Then grab your magic wand and then start drawing that just in the air in front of you. Just start drawing it in the air in front of you, whatever you want to draw. And then in a few moments' time, I'm going to say 3, 2, 1. We're all going to shout abracadabra and send your pictures into the book. Okay, well get drawing your pictures. Get drawing your pictures, whatever you want, just in the air in front of you. Just in the air. Make sure there's lots of detail in those photos. Yeah? Right, I'm just about ready, guys. So I'm going to say 3, 2, 1. I need you to all shout abracadabra, point your magic wands towards the book, and send all your pictures and drawings into the book. Alright, well, hopefully anyway, that is the plan. Right, we're ready then. 3, 2, 1. Have a look inside the book. That's all your pictures. Now, there are a few blank pages in there because obviously we've had to reduce numbers this year. There's not many in this group. But all your pictures are in the book there. Look at that. Now, if you didn't see a picture in there, don't worry. I'm on a deadline, so I can't go through each page and find your pictures. But they will be sent in there from your magic wands, alright? So don't worry. Now, black and white is a little bit boring, isn't it? Let's be frank. So I'll tell you what. Grab your magic wand and let's give those photos a really good colour in. Make it nice and colourful. So, because it's a colouring book at the end of the day, isn't it? So, give your pictures a really good colouring. Really good colouring. Make it nice and colourful, good bit of colour. Edge to edge, although don't go outside the lines, otherwise you won't be able to see the guy. But give it a good colour. Alright, you ready, guys? Should we send it into the book? We ready? Exact same. 3, 2, 1. And hopefully all your pictures now have been coloured in. Should we have a look?
Oh.
I think someone's still a bit lazy there, it's still a bit black and white. So there you go, all your pictures are in the book. Now I think Daisy is going to be very impressed with those when she gets back. And because you guys are so good, I think we should do another trick quick before you go. So this is Daisy's magic box. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Farmer Kai, why is this a magic box? I'll tell you why it's a magic box. It's because whatever you put inside, you can make it disappear. Then you can make it disappear. There we go. It has disappeared. They part the trick. Oh, it's still there. That's right, I don't know where it went then. I was a little bit silly this morning, and I left my magic wand at home. So I'm going to need help from someone who's got a magic wand with this trick. So who wants to help me with your, there you go, your hand shot straight up at the back, I have to say. Now, at the moment, it's got Daisy's lucky 8 of diamonds playing card in it. So I'll get you to inspect it, but then I think COVID will have a fit. Here's the real card, and it is going in the real box. Now this is Daisy's lucky one, the 8 of diamonds. So she probably wouldn't be very happy if we made it go missing, but we're going to try and make it disappear anyway. Alright, so I'm going to close it up. I'm going to put it in the box and close it up, and I need you to say abracadabra. Hopefully it will make the card disappear. You ready? Go on, say it.
Abracadabra!
Make sure to make the card disappear. The big reveal. She made the card disappear. It's not in there. That's awesome. That is awesome. Wow. Now that's cool. That Alvin has round of applause. Now that's cool, but that's Daisy's lucky playing card. I don't know if she's going to be very happy that we've made it go missing. Do you think you should try and bring it back? Yeah. I'll tell you what. Let's try. She said to reverse the spell. You have to say abracadabra backwards. Do you want to have a give it a go?
Abracadabra!
No, it didn't work. Anyone else want to have a go? Got to say abracadabra backwards, yeah?
Oh.
else going to say abracadabra backwards? You have a go? No. Anyone else want to have a go? You want to go?
Sorry. Oh.
Anyone else want to have a go? Over there?
Go on, get really confident. Ooh.
No. Anyone else want to have a go? No. Well, go on, one last go. No, I have got an idea, and actually I did see a magic wand that was left over. I think Daisy left it here. So I think it's used for emergency. So I think I'm going to be able, I've got an idea of how we can bring this car back. We ready? Abracadabra backwards.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go. We've got the car back. No worries. I was getting worried then. Now, that alarm which went off basically meant that Daisy's potion's almost ready, and she makes a farting potion each year. And we asked her, Daisy, why do you make it? But she finds it funny. And when it's finished, it starts farting. So we should probably get out of it before it's finished. It's horrific, the smell. Now, say thanks for visiting, Daisy's got some treats for you here. So if you want to grab one of these on your way out. Now, magic portals are one way only, so we can't go out that way. We're going to have to go out this way. Hope you guys have enjoyed your pumpkin patch experience this afternoon. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at West Oxford as well. So let's bring you guys back up to the car.